Well, I've been on YouTube for 3 years now, and on the comment sections of all the videos on my YouTube channel, um, the earlier ones don't have any comments or anything on them. Just the later ones, I just received a comment from someone saying that on one of my videos, telling me that I'm not making any sense. And some people call what I said on one of the videos stupid. And also, I've been torn down by people. Call me an incel and a retard. You know what? Those people are just a bunch of children, and they are. It's funny. They are those same people who got poor quality education at schools all over America. You look at them, the things they think about, the things that they say, the things that they believe in don't make any sense. But I don't know. Do my videos on my YouTube channel make any sense to any one of you? Yeah. In this video, I'm gonna be reading comments about how America is from a British person's perspective, and someone from Britain commented on a video on my YouTube channel. It's titled, "This is why American society is fucked up." And I'm going to read what he said, and I'm going to give my thoughts on what he says and what he thinks. And I might talk about the United Kingdom and probably try to compare it with the US. So I'm going to go ahead and read his comment. His name is Parla Reg. Okay. Here's his comment from the video. This is why American society is fucked up, and we went back and forth on the comment section on this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and read Reg's comments. I'm gonna read my comments, and my comments were kind of weak and pathetic and just a joke compared to his comments. So I'll probably have to correct myself when I read my comments, my responses to him. So, here it goes. Parareg. America, let's look at you. You brag you're the greatest country in the world. Blah, blah, blah. You are so far up your own asses. You have the worst gun crime killing on this planet. The gap between the rich and poor is massive. Your police are trigger happy and get away with it most of the time. Your election's bloody hell. If you are a billionaire, you are the Yank president. Just look at Trump, how shit he is. Look at COVID-19, and probably have around 200,000 dead and probably around 4 million infected, and your president wants to stop testing because it makes him look like a twat. America, maybe 100 years ago, was probably okay, but now the world looks at you and says, "Thank God I don't live there. Thank God I am not an arrogant American." Get it out of your heads that you great, you're not. Yes, you're rich with oil and you have have a large population. So what that doesn't make you great? Have you heard of a word called being humble and just getting on with it? Now you have a gob off saying, look, we are the only people on this planet that think we are great. Not everything is about money. It's about having a society that can live with each other. And sorry, your society is absolutely fucked. Okay. I read the comment and I liked it. And here's my response. This is amazing. Everything you said is 100% true. I'm one of those Americans who isn't arrogant, dumb, and have my head up my ass. Every day I wake up in this shitty country, I feel miserable. I'm around people in my family and people who are weird, mad, undereducated, mean-spirited, brain-dead, drooling zombies who look at me like I am crazy because of what I say and what I think. Hearing how you talk, I see why people like you and others from countries outside of America don't want to come here. Because you guys see how it is here. If I was a man from France, I will never go near the United States. The United States of America and its people, not all, absolutely, positively, 100%, totally, completely sucks, mate. It bloody sucks. I'd like to thank the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland for creating this mess out of the 13 British colonies on the east coast of North America. You, the long dead British Empire, and the Queen Moon must be proud. If America remained loyal to the British Crown as the colonies by not telling King George and the Crown to fuck off on the American Revolutionary War, maybe America and its society won't be fucked. I am sick of this gaslighting bullshit from brain-dead, happy-go-lucky clowns here in America and the part of America I live in, Texas. I've been to the United Kingdom, Belgium, Norway, Germany, Deutschland, and France, and Northern Europe, and Mexico, and Canada, and North America. I will feel much better in those countries. Canada, I don't know. It's not your fault America is the way it is, the way it is today, Great Britain. America made itself go to rubbish. Okay. Here's Parareg's response. New Manchester. Hi. Bloody hell. You are really pissed off with the States. Don't get me wrong. There are dickheads in the UK, believe me. I just think the States have gone so wrong since Trump got into power. He is shocking, isn't he? Like wanting to stop testing so he looks better, unbelievable. Testing he's talking about people being checked at the hospital to see if they are infected with the coronavirus or if they test positive or not. So that's the testing. That's the testing thing that he's saying. That's what he's talking about. Okay. Here's my response. I know there are clowns and idiots in the UK. I saw a cop at Heathrow who ignored my father and walked away from him by asking him where the buses were at. I don't think all countries outside of America is perfect, but I know one thing, their problems are in the extreme as America's problems. I was forced into seeing mental health professions by my father because he feels I was doing weird things, and my sister, who is an overweight crazy woman who is loaded up on way too many pills, made me lose it over talking real fast and acting strange. My father told me that countries like Canada and the UK pay higher taxes and they are violent countries where people are suffering and they don't have freedom, and saying that even though America has problems, it is one of the best countries in the world. America pay higher taxes on things like dumb wars, giving more money to the rich, and other things that are a waste of money. He also told me that racism is nasty in the UK, and racism from black Brits who told him this is mild. BS, you got racial profiling and black people getting shot and killed by police. I went through racial profiling and it sucks. I nearly got ran over by a cop at a gas station because he was the boyfriend of a woman in this store who made me pay more for fuel because she didn't turn on the pumps. Your country and others have problems. My country has huge, massive problems that will give you nightmares. I see how it is in the UK. It isn't pretty. It isn't pretty. When I was there, I didn't notice until I saw an old man checking me at the cruise ship terminal, mumbling to me, and an old couple telling me, my father, my mother, and my sister, that Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen Mum, was out of touch and she doesn't know what's going on in the world. They were nice people. I know if you say something bad about the Queen / King and the royal family, you'll be punished. In America, if you say something that is bad, not bad to someone or a woman, you will lose your job. A woman who I went to school with didn't like me saying her name in a Facebook video on my Facebook page. America is nothing more than a lockdown prison with the dumbest president running it. Yes, I know he is Scottish, and I know he is Scottish, and I am Irish, Sierra Leone, Black, African, and Japanese. Parareg took the comment wrong. Yeah, I know the United Kingdom is a beautiful country. I'm just saying it isn't pretty line, meaning that some of the people there are kind of nasty, not all. So yeah, I mistyped it and he took it the wrong way. I'll read his response. And and the things in this response are dead on true, and I believe this. Okay, here's his response. Parareg, New Manchester. A few facts that are a bit wrong about the UK. Did you just visit London? I went to London in 2017 to go through Heathrow. When I arrived there on a flight to get on a bus and head to Southampton, England, to get on a cruise ship to sail to Belgium, Norway, Germany, and France. Okay, more from him. London has a lot of lovely areas to it. It also has rough areas, but the police can still go into them areas without weapons because, as you know, the police here don't carry guns. They don't have to. Our gun crime is very low, and that's true. And I already know this, but I didn't put it down on the comments. Your dad is so wrong that the UK is a violent country. We are not. If war comes to us, then we are violent. We will take no shit off anyone, and that's even America. We won't bow down. Yeah, I love this. A lot of British get pissed off with the government because sometimes it looks like the UK government are sucking up to the States, which really piss us off a lot. You guys don't have to suck up to the US. You don't. Don't even waste your time sucking up to this shitty country. They are probably looking for trade deals, etc. If you come over to the UK again, go north to the Lake District and the Peak District and a lot more places. They are lovely. Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. I've never been to Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland, but you know what? I'll go there. I'll go to those places. Talking about Northern Ireland, I served in Northern Ireland, and the troubles I get, what would piss us off, was the collection in Chicago for the IRA. American public were funding weapons and rounds to kill British security forces, and that's one thing that we will never forget. The FBI eventually got something about it with MI6 giving them a right blocking for funding the IRA. Your gun culture is shocking, isn't it? Yes, it is. Your police just can't stop shooting people. Yeah, because they're trigger happy and they're psychotic and they're racist and they're militaristic. And they're like occupying armies, like they're armed with military things, and they got this warrior police training. That's why. That's lack of training, that they don't know what to do, so they pull out these weapons, pull out these weapons out and shoot. The last thing our armed police want to do is shoot people. Man, they got a conscience. That's right. I mean, yeah, what's the police in America was like that. What was like the police in the UK. They have a righteous procedure to stop wrongful killings of members of the public. I don't think we are too soft as a nation on the punishment of crime. Yeah. Yeah, and the US inherited that from your nation. We should bring back hanging. I'm not against the death penalty, so I'm not for that. I think the best punishment is like give people life in prison and lock them away in a jail cell and let them stay there until they die. And that's a severe punishment for me. I mean, they will never get out. Now, when we did hang people, they were hung within 2 weeks of their sentence. This day and age, there would have to be no doubt that the offender is guilty. Yeah. Yeah, if you commit a crime, if you do something wrong, if you murder someone, I mean, you should answer for your crimes. Yeah. If you're a scumbag who did wrong and a threat to society, you deserve to be punished. But not the way he wants it to be. Okay. Here's my response. My responses were kind of pathetic, you know. Well, you know, here it is. Well, I went to the UK in 2017 to get on a cruise ship in Southampton to sail to Belgium, Norway, Germany, and France. It was part of the UK. It was part of the EU during that time. I know about the police in the UK not carrying guns and use guns when things get out of hand. Get out of hand. It is shocking that you said your armed police don't want to shoot people. I think it's crazy what the police are doing in my country when it comes to killing people. I don't believe anything my father is saying because he is wrong. I am a little ignorant on the UK because I saw a little part of London after coming into the UK from a flight from Atlanta. All I saw was a big red double-decker bus as I left London to head to Southampton on a motorway that ran through a nice countryside. People driving on the left on the motorway, People driving on the left on the motorway didn't shock me at all. The UK is a beautiful country. It is good that you Brits don't take shit from anyone who bring hell to you. My country's language and customs came from your country. I met saying good people from the UK here on YouTube. I am friends with one. I am thinking about going back to the UK to see all of the country and see how it is. Also, I am going to take a train to France through the Channel Tunnel Eurotunnel. I saw on France 24 English on YouTube and I saw how the French are. The French will let you know if they are mad if you piss them off. I saw this when French President Emmanuel Macron raised the fuel tax on people and the yellow vest protesters destroyed everything in Paris. The French president got on live TV and saw and he will got on live TV and said he will raise the minimum wage to €1,000. The protesters said it wasn't good enough. I like the French. They speak their minds. I listen to the BBC World Service on the radio and watch France 24 English on YouTube to see what is going on in Europe, Asia, my country. Let me start over. I like the French. They speak their minds. I listen to the BBC World Service on the radio and watch France 24 English on YouTube to see what is going on in Europe, Asia, my country, and other countries around the world. You want hanging to come back. That is the death penalty to me. Texas on that just kill everyone and they don't care. That is the death penalty to me. Texas on that just kill everyone and they don't care if they are innocent, guilty, have a disability, or mentally ill. I'm not for that. Let's just have someone just spend the rest of their lives in a cell to rot and die. They will never get out. Just for people who are guilty of killing someone. I'm just throwing up on the death penalty and I don't care for it. It is murder. I know about the NHS. It is a publicly funded healthcare system. It is a system that is funded by the UK government from general taxation and it is free of use and paid for through public taxation, which is high. The system has problems like long wait times at the queue, lack of doctors, lack of hospital beds, hospital equipment, hospital staff, and underfunded. I don't know if the NHS is going through this, but you can give me information on this. I watched a video on a channel on YouTube and it shows Prime Minister Boris Johnson visiting an NHS controlled hospital. A male nurse was complaining about the lack of staff, beds, equipment, and very, very long waiting queues. The NHS is a good system. It is old, but good. It started in 1948, and the British people on YouTube videos say they love it. It is good that the UK and other countries are lucky to have universal health care. The NHS just needs improvements. Getting rid of it is just downright insane and stupid. Okay. Okay. Here's Parareg's final response Trump is a horrible human. Doesn't matter where he is from. He is driven by greed and power. It doesn't seem to care how many people die as long as he gets back into power. If money and power turns you into someone like Trump, it would rather be on the streets. Okay. Well, here's more. America is all about greed, money, and power. Corporations, the rich, and the politicians, not Bernie Sanders, don't care about the sick, the poor, the homeless, and the disabled. It is all about work, doing business, making money, paying bills, and not enjoying life. No universal health care plan, no UBI, universal basic income, paid vacation time, paid holiday time, by law, crumbling infrastructure, wasting money on stupid wars and other things that is wrong with America. What was once great isn't great anymore. Okay. Here's Parareg's response. New Manchester, see, to me, I have called Great Britain great because we don't need to say anything. What's the point? It's like a kid saying, I am so intelligent all the time, like patting ourselves on the back. It's all about being humble and just letting wars do say it all. No country is perfect there. No country is perfect. There are things I can't stand about my country. I am English and I am in the British Army. I am English and I am in the British Army. He's in the army? Wow. And Afghanistan was a joke. We would take ground flight Taliban, then we would bug out and Terry would take over the town. For example, sign, the US military took over from us in the green zone and didn't have a good time. They lost a lot of lives. 9/11 was shocking and horrible, but we were getting blown up right, left, and center by the IRA, and we didn't have a mass war. It's a massive money spinner for the world. Okay, here's my response. True, I guess I don't need to say anything. How can I talk to people like you without going on and on? I like what you are saying. I'm going to sub to you. So this guy's in the British Army, so I'm talking to a British soldier. You know? That means something to me, you know. He's just like Dog G from the YouTube channel Dog G07. Dog G served in the US military. I mean, he thinks outside of the box like me. And he's not brainwashed, and he's not stuck in the box like people here in America. You know, Parareg is really awesome. You know, everything. I mean, he speaks the truth. You know, and he does. You know, I read a little bit of his comments, and I thought he was insulting me, but you know, overall he was telling the truth. You know. You know, if he comes back from active military service within the British Army or the British Army, you know, he's more welcome to sub to my YouTube channel if he wants. You know, I'm welcome to have him as a sub. You know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about my comments. I don't know if my comments were pathetic or not. You know. You know, and it's good. You know, I can have a back and forth conversation with someone who served in the British military. I mean, I will never have a conversation with someone with a military person here in America or a police officer, because the cops and the Marines, I don't know, some of them are not, I don't know, are just far gone and they have their heads up their asses just like normal civilians here in America. You know, I'll listen to a radio station from New Zealand called ZB Radio, and some guy on there asked the radio host, what is freedom? And he said, well, I'm not going to answer that. You tell me what freedom is, and I don't want to get into race. I don't want to go there. And I kind of agree with that. I don't want to hear all that crap, I really don't, Yeah. And I don't go around bragging about how great America is, and I don't. Well, speaking of, it's good that I get the it seems to me I can have a back and forth conversation with someone in a country outside of America and Canada, you know, and I connect really good with people from other countries, um, except Scandinavia. Can't connect with people there, It's amazing. Like I can just chat up with someone, like after having a back and forth conversation with Parareg and read his comments. I mean, I feel much better. I feel sane. I feel whole. I feel good about myself. I mean, when people what people talk to me in America, when I'm put down by American people who comment, who leave disrespecting comments on my YouTube channel, call me stupid, call me an incel and a retard, and saying that my videos don't make any sense. And speaking of that, I received a comment on one of my videos. It's titled United Kingdoms of America, Kingdom of America, and in this video I talked about what America will be like if it remained as the 13 British colonies on the East Coast and never got into the American Revolutionary War. And this person by the name of Ty B left this comment stating that you make no sense. Well, people left 3 likes on my video say I'm making sense, and they liked the video. And I just got 3 likes and 1 dislike on the video. So people like Ty B who bash me, who tear me down, who don't like my videos and say my videos don't make any sense. I mean, if they don't like my videos and the videos don't vibe with them, then that's their problem, not mine. And I got another comment from a video I commented on a Comedy Central YouTube channel. It's a video that titled Jim's UK Police Ride Along, the Jim Jeffries Show. And okay, I can find the let's see, hold on folks, let me go read the comment in that video from that channel. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's a comment that I left on the video on the video Jim's UK Police Ride Along, the Jim Jeffries Show. Here's my comment, and I got 5 likes on it, and here it is. I posted this 5 months ago, and it reads, "This is a great video with some funny parts to it. I wish the cops in America was more educated and not on edge like one of those Birmingham police officers in the video." I wish America has the toughest gun laws. Yes, the country is not perfect, but I'll take the UK police officers over the American police officers. I can't imagine any of the police in the US being so knowledgeable and not on edge. I'm not going to say all Brits are smart. Someone from Canada told me that the British are a little smarter than Americans and Canadians. If everyone in America, police officers or not, were like the Brits, the United States would be a little better. Okay. And here's a response from Colin. And he says this: "Yeah, I think we Americans made it pretty clear point. We wanted nothing to do with the Brits." And here's my response. "And look where it got us. A very reactionary, right-wing, conservative, capitalist, ultra-strict, workaholic, backwards, undereducated country full of way too many laws, racist people, mass shootings, delusional people, gun violence, religious maniacs, a broken, dysfunctional healthcare system, and rapid poverty. We told the Brits we want to live in a huge pile of red, white, and blue bullshit. I guess you enjoy seeing crazy LA cops shoot up and kill innocent people. We told the British Crown to fuck off. A decision that made the USA a sinking ship. Were you masturbating when you sent this comment to me?" Yeah. I don't know if YouTube is going to delete this video or not. I don't know, because I said mass. I don't want to say that word. So, yeah. Hope YouTube doesn't nail me for this. So yeah, you can see I got attacked by got put down and disrespected by some ignorant people in this country. You know, people can disagree with me. You know, I don't care, but you know, if someone calls me a name and puts me down, I'm deleting your comment. You know. I mean, you can speak your mind, but you can say to me in a very respectful manner. I mean, but if you leave ignorant comments and call me names and call me an incel and a retard and call me stupid, then I'm deleting your comment. You know, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna stand for that, you know. And speaking of that, okay, find this. Let's see. Before I end this video, yeah, I got some messages from Winston Wu, the founder of Happier Abroad. And he took one of my videos and he posted it in his forum, along with a subscriber who subs to my channel, Martel the Cool, and I subbed to him. I subbed to Martel as well. Okay. Okay. Here's some comments and some things he sent to me on my Facebook page. I'm in my Facebook page. Hi, Richard. I saw some of your videos and posted them in my forum. Did you see the link I sent you? Yeah, I saw it. I saw it and I liked it. And I appreciate it. Thank you. And I sent him a reply on my YouTube channel on the video. It's titled New Manchester. It's titled Winston Wu New Manchester View on America. Okay. BTW, did you join my Happier Abroad Facebook group yet? No, I haven't. I'll join it. Okay. He sent some pictures of him with some women that he met overseas, you know. And here's some comments on those videos. You can see in my element. You can see I am in my element there in Angels, right? That's in the Philippines. Like the man or the Mac Daddy. Laugh out loud. Okay. So you see, location makes all the difference. And it does. And it does. See, if you're in America, you're lonely, and you never find that special woman, because all the women will turn you down, and people in the society here in America will tear you down and make you morph into those mass shooters and make you go crazy and lose it. Make you want to commit suicide. Make you want to ruin your life. And people in America don't care about you, your family in general. People don't care about you unless you're dead. These are pics from my trip to Thailand. Here's my response. No, I haven't, but thanks for the pictures. Yeah, he told me that I joined his forum on Facebook. Okay. Here's more from him. Here's a Twilight Zone episode that shows how I feel in Taiwan, in the USA, called Eye of the Beholder, where the normal person is ugly to everyone because ugly is the normal and normal is ugly. Upside down world. Laugh out loud. Yeah, everything, where I live, everything is upside down and it makes no sense and it's weird and crazy and idiotic. Classic Twilight Zone from 1960. I uploaded the episode to my Google Drive. Here's a link to the download. Okay, here's the 2 Twilight Zone episodes I uploaded for you to my Google Drive. The first is the original classic version of Eye of the Beholder. That you saw the remake of before. This is the original 1960 version. Must see. Shows you what it's like to be normal in America when everyone else is abnormal, and just goes to show that the problem can be everyone else, not you. True. Here's a link. Click down arrow to download or stream online with the play button. Okay. The second episode is called A Stop a Willbilly. Okay. Okay, well, he showed me videos of him from that he went to in Russia and what else? Oh God, I'm trying to think here. Jesus. The a remake of the Body Snatchers. I saw that when he provided a link with all those videos on my YouTube channel. In a comment section, it was put on private. So, okay, here's some happier brawl related stuff from Winston Wu. Um, Might as well add that to the text that I all those comments that I got on one of my videos on my YouTube channel from a British military soldier, Parareg. Okay. Mark watched this video clip for three girls flirting with me in McDonald's in Russia, in a small town where people have never seen foreigners. Yes, I am in the clip near the end of it. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, he went to a McDonald's, in one of his videos on his YouTube channel. Yeah, he went to a McDonald's, and women were singling him to come over and sit with them. And he said that like he couldn't go anywhere, like women were just all over him. How many countries would this happen in? Not many. Definitely definitely not in Taiwan or the USA, that's for sure. True. Let's throw in Canada. We all know that. Watch the clip and see what I mean. Nowhere but Russia and a few other countries with three girls flirt with you flirt with you like that. Maybe Kazakhstan or Kazakhstan, and it would happen too, or Siberia. The reason I took this video is because without it, no one would believe my word alone if I talked about this. So I took the video as proof, and that's good. Videos, as you know, are far more convincing than words alone. Yeah. Case in point, Mark. If we were in Moscow or Petersburg, now, for example, I would show you that when I say in Russia, excuse me, or Dalaskava, I don't speak Russian. I just speak English and I speak a little French, and I want to learn French. So yeah, merci. About 30 or 40% of the girls will stop and see what I want. I invite you and Rock to Moscow with me so I can prove it to you, and I bet $100 on it. Yeah. In contrast, if I say excuse me or agazon in Taiwan to Taiwanese girls as they pass by, 100% ignore me as if I don't exist. Yeah, so yeah, Taiwan is kind of like America. It's like America. No joke. You can see this in person. Easy to prove. I don't want to go near Taiwan, and I don't want to go near Scandinavia. And and I'm staying as far away from any country that is like America. Okay. No joke, you can see this in person, easy to prove. However, if you are Rock are are there, some girls will be more friendly and talk to me, but alone none of them but but alone none of them do. Yeah. Yeah, and I remember he said this there's more single men in America than single women. And you go overseas to countries like Russia, Ukraine, and Eastern Europe. I mean, it's in reverse. I mean, there's more single women than single men. And he said single women are everywhere. They're everywhere. They're all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was on a cruise ship. Um that sailed from the UK to Belgium, Norway, Germany, and France. I was in this restaurant called the Windjammer. I was eating some food. I don't remember what I was eating, and a waiter girl come walking up to me and asked me did I want anything, and I had food in my mouth, and she saw this and she started laughing and giggling. And it was like she liked me, and when I felt that, man, I felt like I was 11 years old again. I mean, and that woman, that girl, kind of remind me of a girl did I went to school with in the sixth grade. I mean, and this girl I met in the sixth grade, I mean, she liked me because I was funny and I did funny things. I did funny impressions, and she laughed and giggled. You know, she's all grown up and she's just a totally different person now. It's like this. Once you get out of high school and college, everybody's in a bubble. Everybody's married. Everybody has a spouse. They have children. And they expect you to be the same. And if you try to talk to them, they don't want to talk to you. And they don't want to have anything to do with you. And the people who I went to school with on Facebook, I barely ever talk to them. Ever. Some of them are strict and weird, and most of them are antisocial. And some of them are okay. It's just that like I can talk to the men who I went to school with than the women who I went to school with. The women, some of them are just difficult to talk to. You know. And I found one of my teachers on Facebook, and I left her a message. She's very, very old, and she's conservative, and she's for pro-life, and she's against abortion. It's funny. These conservatives who are against abortion, who are pro-life. I mean, they really don't care about that unborn life at all. If it's poor or disabled, I mean, if that life is born, they believe in turning around and cutting programs for everything that unborn life that's born need to survive on. And if that unborn life being torn down by American society and go around and be a mass shooter or go around killing someone, they're quick to see that person being put on death row and executed. I mean, I mean, I mean, these pro-life people's logic really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And Pereg, who wants hanging to return to in the UK. I mean, he's kind of conservative. I don't agree with him on that, but I agree with him on everything about America. But yeah. So that's all I gotta say in this video. In this video, it was about me talking about me going back and forth with a guy from the UK who served in the military, and just went over and talked about Winston Wu. So so I'm probably gonna have a difficult title for this video. So anyway, yeah, and before I end this video, and the truth is about why people, men, blow up, lose it, grab a gun and go on mass shootings and develop mental illnesses, and going to see a bunch of mental health professions which they are forced in to see by their family and strangers. they do a lot. They also do a lot of gaslighting with these people and filling their heads up with lies and like weak stuff. Like they say weak stuff like read the Bible, believe in God, pray to God, go to church, and say stuff like you brought this on yourself, and oh, he's so dangerous, he's a threat, oh. And it's stuff like gaslighting and being mistreated and torn down here in America. And if you watch that movie Joker from 2019, what that guy went through in that movie reflects how American society is. But I'm not gonna go around saying that all people in America are bad. There's some good people in America, but yeah, the majority of people in America are not are just stuck in the box. I mean, they're not down to earth. They're not sociable. They just give you friendly. They just wave at you and say hi, how are you doing, and that's it. That's about it. So yeah, that's all I gotta say in this video. Thank you for watching.